Hello, welcome. Welcome to the Lilac Tree Tarot and to a all signs tarot reading for the week ahead. We're going to hit up each sign starting from Aries to Pisces. We'll go in that order and we'll see what the week holds for us. Don't forget to check out your like sun sign, obviously, but also your moon sign and your rising sign, as they often resonate. Sometimes even more than your sun sign, will depend on various factors. If you're into astrology, you'll know more than I, and then you will also probably want to check maybe even your other placements, your Venus placement, or certain aspects in certain houses that might be pretty active for you right now. But I went ahead and I pulled a 1-card energy reading for all the signs, and we got amplify your positive emotions, which I think is a beautiful message to keep it, to keep in mind as you move through this week. Try to amplify your positive emotions. There's a lot of negativity, a lot of awful things happening in the world right now. And as I talk to friends and colleagues about it, some people are working really hard to keep their emotions and their thoughts positive. Others have kind of succumbed to a very fatalistic point of view. So important, I think, as a collective, that we try to remember that there is a lot of good in the world and that good must prevail. So important that we keep our thoughts positive and act in our immediate circles, because those circles, as we see here, do ripple out. So all you can do is try to influence your immediate surroundings and then wait for those ripples of love and positivity to go out and do their thing in the world. All right, so I've already done some saging, but for some reason I feel the need to do a little more saging. So let's get on that. I know I've been a little, inconsistent with the times that I've been doing the live weeklies. So I will try to get a better schedule going soon. And then I know I keep saying it, but I'll try to do the pre-recorded, more in-depth readings for each sign. So I'll probably get those out for November, hopefully. We'll see. Okay. All right. Let me get this out of the way so I'm not, just breathing that in nonstop. Okay. All right, let's start with Aries. So Aries, I'm going to pull an overall energy oracle card specifically for Aries from this deck. It is the Wild Mystic Oracle deck. I always forget the names of the decks, but let's get ahead. Let's go into that for Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the week ahead for Aries. Clear and accurate messages for Aries for the week ahead, please. Okay, we have confidence and the death card. All right, so Aries, definitely a week this week where something comes to an end for sure. Probably an end to feelings of inadequacy, insecurity. I think that you're getting your mojo back. This is a week where you start to actually feel strong again. You see things moving in a positive direction. Let's pull some tarot and see what we got going for you. Overall energy is the Judgment card. Yeah, real transition into a new way of being, a whole new attitude towards life. Let's see. What do you need to be aware of this week? What does Aries need to be aware of this week, Spirit? Thank you. These can be clear and accurate messages for Aries. All right, the Seven of Swords. What's the advice for you? The King of Wands. End of the week has the Three of Swords. A little bit of a pain there at the end of the week with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords associated with the sign of Libra. Pull some clarifiers and see what what we got going there. Tell me more. Why judgment, please, Spirit? Before I say anything, why judgment? Three of Swords coming out again. All right, why the Seven of Swords? Seven of Cups. Let's see if I have enough room up here. Why the King of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the King of Wands? The Knight of Vessels, Knight of Cups. And why the Three of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Three of Swords? Queen of Swords. All right. Getting real clear this week on what you will and won't accept in your life. I'm seeing that pretty strongly for you. Yeah, and at the Aries, and at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Staves, King of Wands making another appearance. Sorry about that, all that glare. Trying to do my best, but it's so hard to get lighting that is bright enough and then doesn't, give me all those reflections. So anyway, all right, overall energy for the week, judgment. This is time when you're really, as I said earlier, transforming yourself. I think that you're kind of tired of being around people that don't really, that, are two-faced, that say one thing to your face and behave another way when you're not looking. I'm really getting a sense of gossip around you, a lot of gossip with this Three of Swords and the Seven of Cups. For some reason, I feel like there's just this energy of gossipy, getting in your business kind of energy, Aries. Your advice here is the King of Wands and the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Vessels. So I think really what I'm seeing here for you, especially with ending the week here with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Swords, you're just not putting up with this anymore, Aries. You're like, I'm done. I see through you. The Queen of Swords is very good at seeing through deception, seeing through things that are incongruent, things that don't make sense. And while I think that you may have your eyes opened to a reality that isn't necessarily pleasant, I think that you're moving past that. Your advice here as the King of Wands and the Knight of Vessels is really telling you to embrace the goodness, as we were talking about with that amplify your positive emotions. The King of Wands to me is like the knight in shining armor, kind of the personality that is powerful and strong, the benevolent, getting my words mixed up, the benevolent king, the king with authority, but who also is highly ethical and highly moral, and he spreads goodwill. The King of Wands with the Knight of Vessels, or the Knight of Cups, is really telling you to move forward from a place of truth and honesty and goodness. Move forward from a place of love. Know that by doing the right thing, by acting the right way, you bring positivity into your life. I see you shining this week despite this Three of Swords at the end of the week. I think the Three of Swords with this spread here is really just you've become this week very aware of people primarily that you don't want in your life anymore, and you move forward. You bring in a whole new group of people, a whole new tribe of people that are in more alignment with you and the way you are, at your soul level. You're kind of moving into meeting and hanging out more with your soul tribe. So I like it for you, Aries. Okay, have a great week. Let me know. Drop me a line if you want to in the messages, and let me know how things work out for you. Hi, Kelsey. Thanks for watching, signing in, logging in. I know I keep changing the times, so it gets confusing. So I'm sorry about that. I'll try to become more consistent in the future. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Taurus. Give me an overall energy for the week ahead for Taurus, please. Overall energy week ahead for Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have cunning and communicate. All right. Well, and at the bottom here, sacred. So I think you're getting messages from the universe this week, Taurus. I think you're going to really, Spirit is definitely communicating with you, especially with the bat being the animal on this communicate card. And this card also reminds me of Three of Discs. So I feel like you've been working on yourself spiritually, and you've been listening to messages that Spirit has been sending you. You've actually been doing your work. I don't like to say, doing your shadow work, because I don't know that that necessarily applies. I think you've just been doing your spiritual work. And I think that you are becoming clearer with that cunning card, and, the butterfly with I think it's a fox. I'm not 100% sure, because the animals in this deck kind of look the same to me. The cat-like animals, the foxes, and the, I don't know, coyotes or whatever the animals are that they use are similar to me. But regardless, I think that this communication that you're kind of becoming aware of this week, Taurus, it really helps you transform. It helps you move into a new state of being. I think, a certain amount of discernment is needed on your part as well to know in which direction to move forward. So I think that definitely listening to the whispers, the unseen, connecting with source, connecting with your higher self is really going to give you the clarity you need to move forward this week, Aries. Okay. Taurus, sorry. All right. So let's pull some tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Taurus for the week ahead, please. Overall energy for Taurus for the week ahead, please. Page of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. What does Taurus need to be aware of this week? Oh, that wanted to pop out. Okay, the Star. What's the advice for Taurus this week, please? Thank you, Spirit. Advice for Taurus. Three of Swords coming out again. And final outcome. It's the final outcome at the end of the week for Taurus. Should Taurus stay on the path that they're on now? Two of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands and Two of Wands popping out. Let's pull some clarifiers before we move any further. But there's that message, that communication energy coming in again for you, Taurus, with that Page of Wands and the communicate card. So some good news coming in for you. This Three of Swords, I think, is really primarily talking about cutting, maybe even cutting people out of your life. Because this Star says that you're healing, that Star card. Again, let's pull some clarifiers. Why the Page of Wands, please? Why the Page of Wands for Taurus? So many cards. Okay. Five of Vessels, Five of Cups, some kind of disappointment. Why the Stars? Why the Star card, please? Thank you, Spirit. The Chariot. Yeah, I really like that combination of the Star card and the Chariot for you. Aquarius, Cancer energy. Moving on. Healing. All right. Why the Three of Swords, Spirit, please? Thank you. Please clarify the Three of Swords for us. The Nine of Pentacles. And why the Two of Wands for Taurus? The High Priestess. Wow. Okay, some pretty exalted energy here for you this week, Taurus. All right, some news is coming in, something good, something that you've been wanting and hoping for and waiting for. It really gives you this clear sense of direction, clarity on how to move forward. By the end of the week, you have this Two of Wands with the High Priestess. You may be presented with an opportunity to make a decision this week. From whatever news you hear, it's definitely going to clear something up for you with that Chariot and the Star, help you move past a disappointment of some sort, Taurus. And, your advice here with that Three of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles is very clearly screaming to me that you need to cut out what isn't working for you, what attitudes, and I'm really getting it as a connection to the past. So anything that you've been thinking about and mulling over in your mind over and over and over and over again, that's been holding you back, it's time to cut that out, especially with that Amplify Your Positive Emotions card that we've gotten for everybody. I really feel that with this Nine of Pentacles, you're being told to like do for yourself. You can manipulate your situation to come out on top financially and emotionally. I'm really kind of more getting this as, I think that there's something here. I don't feel that you're in any kind of dire financial straits right now, Taurus. I do feel like you've been possibly worried about it. You're going to get good news this week. And the advice is really, like I said, to clear out the old, put whatever disappointment may have been surrounding your inability to move forward, put it behind you, because it's done. You learned the lesson. It's done. It's over with. It's time to move on. I think at the end of the week, if you listen to, again, to your higher intuition, listen to your higher self, listen to source, you're going to be able to make a decision that makes you, that allows you to move forward in success. You've got that Nine of Pentacles coming in, so that's really solid, positive, earthly, financial energy coming in for you, okay? So just find some time to be still this week, Taurus, I think, and I think you'll end up really happy by the end of the week, okay? All right, let's move on to Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. All right, Taurus, let me know if you had a good week. Drop me a line. Let me know what happened for you. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's see Gemini overall energy for the week ahead for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. Let me shuffle a little bit more for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini. Okay, let's see what we got. Hunt, Sagittarius, and victory. All right. Okay, Sagittarius, Gemini. Whatever you've been on the hunt for, whatever you've been setting your targets towards, it comes through for you this week. I see real victory this week. I also see victory for some of you just in the sense that, again, you are clear on which path to move forward on. I'm feeling that for a lot of our zodiac signs this week where, you know, we may have been a little bit unsure of which direction we want to move forward in, and things get really clear. There's definitely, you know, especially with the eclipses, real transition happening this week that yields, especially for you, Gemini, it yields like a lot of positive financial results, okay? For some of you, you may have already had this victory, and now you are just kind of enjoying it. But let's pull some clarifiers for Gemini, please. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini for the week ahead. Overall energy, please, for Gemini for the week ahead. Overall energy for Gemini, week ahead, Ten of Swords. Okay, yep, an ending. Something definitely ending. What does Gemini need to be aware of this week, please? Thank you. Please give me clear and accurate messages. Star card coming out for Gemini as well. Real Aquarian energy. Feeling that. What's the advice for Gemini this week, please, Spirit? Thank you. What's the advice for Gemini? Wow, look at that. We're getting the same cards over and over and over again. Again, it doesn't surprise me considering everything that's going on in the world, and we are all being hit by that major eclipse, that, you know, wacko, ginormous energy. It's hitting all the signs. Final outcome, final energy for Gemini, please. Eight of Swords. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers and see what's happening for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Ten of Swords for Gemini? Ace of Swords. Yeah. Real beginning, a real ending. Why the Star? Why the Star card for Gemini, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Star? The Two of Wands. Why the Three of Swords? Why the Three of Swords for Gemini? The Death card. And why the Eight of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Eight of Swords? The Three of Vessels, the Three of Cups. Okay, so first obvious message that's popping out at me, Gemini, is that, you know, you have a lot to celebrate. And even though you may be feeling like you have a lot of burdens, a lot of things that are troubling you, a lot of thoughts in your head, because it is a Ten of Swords, so I am primarily getting this as thoughts, thought patterns. And it's important for you this week to realize that there is a lot of positivity hanging around you. I think that, especially with this Victory and the Hunt card, I think that you've been stagnating, unable to make a decision on how to move forward. I think it's interesting that we got the Ten of Swords and the Ace of Swords, like one right after the other. So like definitely ending whatever this burden is for you, whatever this. So for me, the Ten of Swords is like, I just can't take it anymore. I don't want to deal with this situation anymore. I just feel betrayed. I feel overwhelmed. I need a break. I just can't, you know, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I think that, you know, this is coming to an end for you this week. Something's going to come in for you. And it's not so much of a message, but I think it's something that you started a while ago is going to come up again in a positive way. So like maybe news that you've been waiting for, it's going to come in for you. This Star card with the Two of Staves and the Two of Wands is telling me that, you know, you're standing on the precipice of a new adventure in a way, especially with the Ten of Swords and the Death card and the Three of Swords here. I feel like, you know, and the Hunt, you're kind of like, how do they say that? You're tying up loose ends and you're moving forward. I think that whatever feeling of confusion that you had is going to clear up by the end of the week. There's something here that you're going to be able to celebrate. And with that Hunt and Victory card, there's definitely a victory of some sort coming in for you. Again, I feel like it's a leaving behind of people with that Three of Swords. I think it's leaving behind people or work situation that was just enough already. Like you know, when you put your hand up to your head and you're like, I've had it up to here. I think you've just had it up to here with these people and you're moving on. You felt unable to move on, trapped, but this news that's coming in for you, this Hunt, I think that whatever you would try, however, you know, it's a general reading, so it's going to resonate with people in a different way. But say you put out feelers for a job in the past, Gemini, right? You sent out all these applications. You've gone through a couple of interviews. You've just been waiting to hear am I actually going to get the job? When am I going to get the job? When's the start date? What's the offer? You know, how much are they going to pay me? All of that stuff. I feel like that comes in this week. So there's a reason to celebrate for you by the end of the week. You don't actually have the job yet, but you can celebrate the fact that you've gotten the offer and you have a definite start date kind of thing. That's definitely that's the kind of feeling that I'm getting for you. Yeah, and it came in with right here with the Eight of Pentacles and the Temperance card. So there's been a real need for you to be patient, and I do feel like for the majority of you, this is about a work situation. So good job, Gemini. Hang in there because the good news is coming in. You're going to be able to put these, you know, let's just put it in terms of work. You'll be able to put these negative coworkers behind you and move forward. So I like it for you, Gemini. All right, let me know how things will work out for you. All right, let's move on to Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the week ahead for Cancer. Clear and accurate messages for Cancer, please. Overall energy for the week ahead for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead for Cancer. We have cunning coming out again and work. All right, busy bee at work, planning, organizing, politicking. You know, you catch more flies with honey than with vinegar, right? So, and Cancer's very good at being supportive and sweet. So I feel like for you, Cancer, I think this might be like a week of a lot of politicking, in a way, negotiating. But let's see what Tarot has to say for you. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the week ahead for Cancer. Overall energy for Cancer for the week ahead, please. I'm going to pull that one for you. Page of Wands. Yep, repeating cards for all the signs this week. Really interesting. What does Cancer need to be aware of this week? What does Cancer need to be aware of? Queen of Swords. What's the advice for Cancer, please? What's the advice for Cancer for this week? What's the advice for Cancer for this week? Four of Wands and energy at the end of the week. Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Cups coming out for Cancer. All right. Let's pull some clarifiers. But again, good news coming in. Good news. Communications with that Page of Wands. Messages that allow you to move forward. Use your discernment there. That Queen of Swords and Cunning combination really telling me that you're nobody's fool this week, Cancer. You see things for what they are. Very clear this week on how to move forward. I like that. You're also being told to celebrate with that Four of Wands and Three of Cups combination. There's some good news coming in for you. I like it. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about that Page of Wands, the Sun. All right. Why the Queen of Swords, please? Queen of Pentacles. Why the Four of Wands for Cancer, please? Why the Four of Wands for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. Clear, accurate messages. Why the Four of Wands? Seven of Wands. Seven of Staves in this deck. Why the Three of Cups? The Three of Staves, the Three of Wands. All right, so yeah, good news coming in. You're being seen, you know, your talents, your abilities, your confidence, all of that is really coming in for you. Because I have the Work card here in the Cunning, I feel like this is primarily for the majority of my Cancers. This is good news about work coming in for you. Definitely the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles combination shows your strength as a earner, as somebody solid, dependable, smart, articulate, all that good stuff. I really see you as like the king of your domain this week. Even though it's Queen energy, it's still very strong and powerful with that double Queen there, especially the Queen, it being the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. So air, earth energy, which, you know, is really, really nice. You got the Four of Wands in your advice with the Seven of Staves. So if you're just at the end of a negotiation or the end of some kind of competition, don't give up because, sorry, I keep shaking the camera. Don't give up because you are in it to win it here. It looks like you're on track to win this, even if there's a lot of competition. Don't give up. Give it up your all, okay? Now's not the time to give up. Now's the time to stay really positive because a lot of good stuff's coming in for you, Cancer, this week, especially the end of the week. You have the Three of Cups and the Three of Staves. So a lot of, you know, double threes coming in for you. Celebration, good times coming in for you at the end of the week. This gives you the ability to plan even further. I feel like whatever news you're getting this week, and I do see it primarily as a work situation, Cancer, but, you know, it could be a relationship as well. Whatever this is for you, it's a real cause for celebration, and it helps you lay the foundation for future success here with this Three of Staves. You can see how by moving in this direction or by achieving whatever this is that you've achieved this week, you can plan for an even more spectacular future. So really positive energy coming in for you this week, Cancer. I really like it. Drop me a line. Let me know how it goes for you, Cancer. All right. Pretty cool stuff. All right, we're going to do Leo next, but I'm going to take a sip of water first. Just give me 1 minute. All right, put that water down. Put some lemon in my water, so it's so delicious. All right, we're doing Leo now, right? Okay, thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo. Clear and accurate messages for Leo. Overall energy for the week ahead for Leo, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead for Leo. Okay, Leo, we have freedom and trust. All right. All right. Whatever you've been like wondering about, trust that it's coming through, that you're going to be able to break free of whatever, whatever situation has had you feeling kind of stuck or bound. Be interested in seeing if the devil pops out. Let's pull some tarot for you, Leo, and see what happens here. Of course, we do have overall energy for all the signs. Amplify your positive emotions. It's super important to keep thoughts positive this week, especially with that trust and freedom. I feel like with all the negative stuff in the world, we're kind of losing our trust in humanity in a way. But narwhals are super magical creatures, so definitely don't lose faith is what I'm hearing. All right, Leo, overall energy for the week ahead for Leo, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead for Leo. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo. I'm going to do one more shuffle. All right, I'll pull that out. Six of Pentacles. All right, what does Leo need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. Judgment. What's the advice for Leo this week? Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice for Leo this week? The Tower. All right, and final outcome. Thank you. The Sun. All right. Crazy energy for Leo. I love it. Of course, Leo making an appearance in their own spread this week. Totally fabulous. All right, let's see what else we got here. Thank you, Spirit. I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Why the Six of Pentacles? Why the Six of Pentacles for Leo, please? Okay, I want that card. Ooh, look at that. Six of Wands. Six of Staves in this deck. Six of Wands in traditional tarot decks. Again, associated with the sign of Leo. So Leo popping up twice here. All right, why Judgment? Thank you, Spirit. Why Judgment? Please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo. Look at that, the World. Judgment followed by the World. It's a natural order of the cards in the deck, so that's pretty cool. Why the Tower? Why the Tower for Leo? Five of Pentacles, but it kind of looks like the Tower card in this deck, doesn't it? Or it did to me. It totally looked like two towers underneath, so that's pretty interesting. All right, and then why the Sun? Clarify the Sun for me, please. Thank you, Spirit. Tell me more about that Sun. All right, I have two cards here. I'm going to take them both. The Eight of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Clarifying that Sun card. All right. So, balance coming in for you this week with that Six of Pentacles. I think that for some of you, you may have felt unworthy or not quite good enough for some reason. Sorry, I keep shaking the camera because I'm kind of cold. I can't seem to regulate the temperature in my room well enough. I either make it too cold or too hot. Anyway, and so I'm got like a wrap around me, and I keep wrapping myself and then taking it off, and then keep hitting the camera. Anyway, so yeah, so I think that something was going on where you were feeling like you were giving too much and not getting enough in return, is really how I'm seeing it. And I think that that's definitely coming to an end here with Judgment and the World. So Judgment talks about that pivotal turning point where you kind of have an aha moment where you see something new, and it's like when you say, I can never unsee that. It's that kind of feeling, like something comes to your attention, you can never unknow it, and once you know it, it changes your perspective, it changes everything for you. So there's something coming to you that is going to completely change your world. And I feel like it may not have happened yet. You may get an inkling of it this week. You may even be, you're being told here in the advice column here with the Tower and the Five of Pentacles to be the person to bring that tower down yourself. So, if there's something that you have been reluctant to change, I think that this isn't so much telling you to like wreak havoc on things. I think it's telling you to prepare for the change. Like winter is coming with that Five of Pentacles. Like winter is coming. I know that sounds really weird because we have a positive outcome at the end. So I see here, I'm not going to lie to you, Leo, I see there being a bit of a struggle, a bit of a difficulty that you overcome, right? So there's something that I think is going to happen that's going to rock the boat a bit. I don't see it as being the end all be all, especially not since it's a Five of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles is a bit of a, feeling out in the cold, disappointment, but it doesn't rock your world. And the Tower for me is usually very welcome, like a welcome change, an aha moment. You have the Sun coming out at the end of the week. And hi, I'm on Leo. Chaley, hi Chaley. Yeah, just in time for Virgo. Yeah, I see something, there's going to be news or there's going to be a realization on your part, Leo. You just need to trust that you're moving in the right direction. You do have the Sun, very healing, very positive. A lot of tarot readers like to think of the Sun as the most positive card in the deck. So after this realization of something that isn't working for you, this tearing down of something that didn't work, you're able to really shine, right? You're able to get out of this Eight of Swords funk, basically, and get on with the business of being strong, independent, fruitful, productive, all those good things with that Nine of Pentacles clarifying the Sun. So trust that the freedom that you're searching for or that you desire, Leo, is coming to you, because it is, especially, with the Six of Pentacles and Six of Staves energy. I think however it balances out for you by the end of the week, Leo, it's a real victory for you. And it's positive. It's what you need to move forward, in confidence and strength. So I like it for you, Leo, okay? So have a great week, and then drop me a line. Let me know how it worked out. Chaley, yeah, I know that's funny when stuff like that comes out. I know there's a delay, so sometimes, I'm like speaking farther down than when I actually see what you write. So anyway. Okay, so who comes after Leo again? Just kidding. All right, Virgo, time for Virgo. All right. Overall energy for Virgo, please, for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Virgo for the week ahead. Okay, we have care, sign of Cancer there, and heal. Okay, with that little froggy there. So for some of you, you may, if you've been feeling under the weather, you may, this may be a week where you're able to rest and relax a little bit, take care of yourself, heal. Some of you with that heal card and that froggy card, I'm really thinking that this is a week, as mundane as this sounds, where you need to really focus on your health. Like take your vitamins is what I'm hearing. Make sure to take your vitamins. Take your vitamin D. Take your, for the sun, take your vitamin Bs, whatever vitamins that you take, vitamin C, like just make sure that you're taking like vitamins, take care of yourself this week. Let's pull some tarot and see what we have for Virgo. All right, overall energy for the week ahead for Virgo, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have Six of Swords, overall energy. What does Virgo need to be aware of, please? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, what does Virgo need to be aware of? Ace of Pentacles. What's the advice for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice for Virgo? King of Swords. Oops, thank you, Spirit. End of the week, overall energy at the end of the week for Virgo, please. Thank you, Spirit. Four of Cups. Okay, let's get some clarifiers for Virgo. I like that Six of Swords and Ace of Pentacles combination. So definitely moving on to calmer shores. Finding out information. Six of Swords can also sometimes be like gathering of information that helps you move from one place to another. And then with that Ace of Pentacles, and you're kind of like what to be aware of position, that's really telling me that there's something very positive coming in for you, like substantial, something of a substantial nature. It could be a gift, could be a raise, it could be an emotional statement. It's something that is, because emotions are cups, but abundance is also, energetic abundance. So feeling really connected sometimes to another person or a partner or brother or sister, that can also be, very solid abundance. Okay, but let's get some clarifiers. Why the Six of Swords, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Six of Swords? All right. Getting that one there for you. King of Staves, King of Wands. So two kings on the table. Why the Ace of Discs? Why the Ace of Discs, Spirit? The World. Why the King of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. The Chariot. Some more Cancer energy there. And I keep knocking these cards out because I think I need to be over there, but I can move them over this way. Okay, and why the Four of Cups, please? Thank you, Spirit. Oops, why the Four of Cups? The Death card. All right, I do want another clarifier on that Four of Cups, but I think I'll use a different deck. What's going on there with the Four of Cups? There's some kind of change, offer, something new coming your way that you're not appreciating, or you're just not recognizing is kind of more how I'm seeing it. Why the Four of Cups, please, Spirit? Thank you. Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles. Okay. All right. Multiple messages here. For some of you, there's an argument. So it could be, I'm not really seeing it necessarily as a breakup from somebody that you're with. I am seeing it as an argument, some kind of disagreement with a significant other over shared resources possibly, or over how to move forward from a material in a material way, what to invest in, what to spend money on, kind of thing. There's a disagreement there, and I think that at the end of the week, Virgo, I think you're not appreciating like what this, like in your mind it doesn't make sense what this other person wants to do, what your partner wants to do. Okay, that's for a small percentage of you. For others of you, this is a week where you really see the potential that's in front of you, whereas maybe in the past you had not seen the potential. This week, you're given this opportunity, you're given something of value. Something of value becomes aware, like you become aware of something in your possession that is more valuable than you thought. And you're using your head now. Whereas before, maybe you used your emotions and you were kind of like a little bit, oh, woe is me, or just not seeing the potential. This week, with that King of Swords and the Chariot, you are definitely able to see the potential that's in front of you, and you move forward with clear insight, leaving behind things that didn't work for you in the past, Virgo. I think that also with this King of Swords in your advice position, this is saying that you really need to be the person to initiate conversation, to initiate communication. So that could be emails, that could be even travel for some of you. If you need to get in your car and go somewhere to make something happen, this is going to be the week for you to do it. I see a lot of something really positive that you might not even be aware of coming in for you this week, Virgo. A lot of potential here, and it moves you forward, gets you out of a funk that you were in there with that Six of Swords. So I see this as being, a twofold week for you, Virgo, where you're resting. Some of you may, need to rest, or you may have felt like you were doing a lot, and this week you can rest a little bit. But I also see something new coming in that has to do with finances. It gives you the ability to kind of move forward. With that King of Swords also in your advice position, some of you may need to check with a professional or somebody that is an advisor that you trust. If you're dealing with some kind of contractual issue, definitely check with that. But I think for the majority of you, this is just kind of like internal revelations in a way of how you can do better for yourself, how you can make things more positive for yourself. Okay. All right, Virgo, have a great week, and drop me a line and let me know how the week works out for you. Okay. That would be awesome. I'm going to move on to Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Libra. Oh, Chaley, it was like I telepathically heard you. Yeah. That's pretty cool. All right. Clear, accurate messages for Libra. A lot of Libras going through massive, crazy changes right now with that eclipse, or feeling it stronger than some others. We got consume and believe. All right. Yeah, that consume card makes me laugh because it's not, it's like, it's a very spiritual card to me in this deck, that consume card. It really talks about, for me, doing that shadow work, like really digging down deep and looking at what you have been hiding away in your closet, not wanting to look at, and then finally just saying, I'm not going to be whole if I don't open my eyes to that, acknowledge it, consume it, right? And then transform it, because vultures eat carrion. They are able to eat dead things and then, change it into fuel for them to live. So I feel like this is a very intense spiritual time for you, Libra, or you will, where you might be feeling it more this week, okay? And then with that believe card, that's very much a card of believing in magic and things that are difficult to believe in, right? Almost like believing in the impossible. So I think that just huge transformative energy surrounding you this week, where you see the wonder and possibility in everything around you. You're able to transmute negative energy and turn it into like sparkly starshine light. So I really like it for you, Libra. Okay, overall energy. Let's pull some tarot. Overall energy of the week ahead for Libra, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Libra. Page of Pentacles. What does Libra need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. The Lovers. What's the advice for Libra this week? What's the advice for Libra this week, please? 10 of Swords. Final outcome of the week for Libra. Queen of Swords. All right. Queen of Swords. All right, let's pull some clarifiers for you, Libra, before we say anything else. 10 of Swords coming out a few times, as did the Queen of Swords this week. Really interesting energy this week. You know, and you guys, I'm just feeling this right now because Libra is going through, I know, a difficult time with that eclipse in Libra, or just they're really feeling it. I think like the first 3 people that email me, if you want, I will give you a free half-hour tarot reading. So you can find my email address in my About section or in the description box below, and you can just send me an email. You don't have to be a Libra, but if you're interested in that, go ahead. All right. Okay, why the Page of Pentacles, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Page of Pentacles? The Fool. All right. Why the Lovers? 2 of Pentacles. Why the 10 of Swords, please, Spirit? Thank you. Why the 10 of Swords? Ooh, 3 of Swords coming up so much. Of course, 3 of Swords being the card associated with Libra. So that's interesting in and of itself. But why the Queen of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Swords? Okay, Chaley. Yeah, email me. All right. Why the 3 of Swords? The Star. Okay. So I like this. And I like the 10 of Swords being in the advice position. Because the 10 of Swords in this position, the 10 of Swords and the 3 of Swords in this position is really, clarifying that Spirit knows that I mean, this is what you're telling me, right? When I tap into like these energies and when I do these readings, it's, I'm tapping into or I'm trying to at least tap into the energy around Libra. And so this is kind of what or what you really want to do, but maybe are afraid to do it. And with that 10 of Swords and 3 of Swords, that's saying that you're just done with accepting the status quo, accepting situations where you're not respected or where you've just had too much conflict. Maybe people put you down too much. You're like, I don't need to deal with this anymore. I'm not gonna do it. I'm putting an end to it. I'm moving on. That doesn't mean you have to be all mean and bitchy about it. People that are like super confident in themselves, or usually, or even introverts, I saw something really funny today that was like introverts, if you upset an introvert, you just never hear from them again. They just ghost you, basically. So I'm not saying you have to like ghost people, but I think that the advice here is just telling you that you don't have to accept people or situations that don't respect you. with this Page of Pentacles in the overall energy for the week and the Fool, this is you really getting serious about laying the foundation for something that is solid, and you beginning something that respects you, that makes you feel whole. There's this real change coming in for you. This is just a transformative week. By the end of the week, Libra, by the end of the week, you're just really sure of who you are. You're the Queen of Swords with the star. You're healing from past disappointments, past conflicts, past thought patterns that haven't elevated you. With this, amplify your positive emotions coming in for all of the signs this week. This is a week where a lot of us are just done with putting ourselves down. The Lovers can talk about being in a relationship with somebody else. So for some of you, you may be solidifying a romantic relationship. But it also is, it can talk about your ability to communicate your needs and desires in a strong, confident way. The Lovers is associated with this zodiac sign of Gemini, and Gemini is ruled by the planet Mercury. So, that talks about communication, and that talks about the need to, if we are talking about a relationship, there's a real change coming in for you where if you've had this codependent relationship with your partner, you're now able to establish more of an independence. Both of you are. Both of you are able to appreciate each other as independent, autonomous human beings. So I really like that for you. But for others of you, this is just talking about you coming into union with yourself and really owning your independence, owning your voice, and setting a plan with that Page of Pentacles, setting a course for future endeavors with this Fool, and then the end with the Queen of Swords. This is you really just cutting through bullshit, and the star sees you really hopeful for the future. You are ready to spread your knowledge, spread your love, spread your help, your aid, your opinions with others. This real transformative energy surrounding you this week, Libra. I don't want to get too heavy, but it feels very internal to me, and you just see yourself in a new light, in a new way. So I really like that for you, Libra. Okay. All right. Let's see. We're moving on to Scorpio. All right, Libra. So have a great week. We're going to do Scorpio now. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Scorpio, for the sign of Scorpio, please. Clear and accurate messages for Scorpio. All right, overall energy for the week ahead for Scorpio, please. Okay, we have love and communicate. All right. Okay, Scorpio, time to tell those you love that you love them. All right, if it's been too long since you've said that, it's really what I'm hearing from Spirit. If it's been too long since you've told the people around you that you love them, do it. And with that communicate and that bat imagery here with the sonar, I feel like this is talking about people primarily that are like far away from you, right? So people that are like not in your immediate vicinity, you might want to get in touch with them, reach out to them. I know with all the horrible things in the world that have been happening, people are very, there's a lot of fear, and just reaching out to somebody and telling them that you're thinking about them and that you love them and that you're, that they're in your thoughts is really a good thing to do. Sometimes we don't like reach out to people because we don't know what to say, but it's okay to say, I don't know what to say. As long as you just reach out and just say hi. For others of you, I really feel like this is really an acceptance of love for yourself as well. Just you coming into the ability to love yourself more this week. And like, when you look in the mirror, do you like what you see? And I think that you've been working on liking what you see. That 3 little dots there reminds me of the 3 of discs. And so for me, that communicate can talk about needing to work on things. So I think even communicating with your higher self and working on loving yourself. So that's pretty cool. All right. Let's pull some tarot overall energy for the week ahead. Ooh, that was a lot to get out for Scorpio. For some of you, somebody might, also you might have a romantic partnership. I don't want to leave that out because that is the most obvious message there, is that some of you may be ready to communicate your love for your significant other and maybe getting engaged or moving in or getting married, but you solidify that relationship this week. Take it to the next level. All right, overall energy for Scorpio for the week ahead, please. Thank you. Overall energy for Scorpio. Yeah, look at that. 10 of Pentacles. Happy home, happy family. What does Scorpio need to be aware of this week? The Fool. New beginnings. What's the advice this week for Scorpio? What's the advice this week for Scorpio, please? 10 of Swords coming out again. Notice how 10 of Swords has come out multiple times this week. Collective is fed up and done. Done. Interesting. All right. And, and that makes sense with the eclipse energy. I mean, we're ending, right? One cycle. We're done. We're done with the eclipses, and I think this last eclipse right at the end of the month is going to be the last Taurus eclipse. We're done with the Taurus Scorpio axis, onto the Libra Aries axis. So yeah, definite changes, major changes in the air astrologically. Overall energy at the end of the week for Scorpio. I just have to think about a little more why we're getting so many 10 of Swords this week. 6 of Wands at the end of the week, Scorpio. I like it. Victory, success, accolades. People telling you how awesome you are. I like it. All right. Why the 10 of Pentacles, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the 10 of Pentacles? 7 of Swords. Why the Fool? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Fool? I want that one. 7 of Vessels. 7 of Cups. Why the 10 of Swords, please? Why the 10 of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. The Wheel of Fortune. And why the 6 of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the 6 of Wands? The 9 of Pentacles. Wow. All right. Really solid financial, monetary success this week. Okay. Something is really, something good is coming in for you. So if there's been a lot of competition, or you've been dealing with competition for anything, for a job, for a promotion, for a mortgage, for anything, related with finances, banking, real estate, you're going to come out ahead this week. You've got, this is bringing in for you a whole new beginning, a whole new adventure. There's been a lot of confusion around this, or maybe a lot of options. I think, you come out ahead. And, this Wheel of Fortune and the 10 of Swords, this is just really saying that it's time to put behind whatever disappointments were kind of plaguing you. That's a general overall energy that overall message that we've had for everybody. But, it's plain as day here when your advice, the 10 of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. It's time to move on from that hurt and that disappointment and to leave it behind, because the wheel is spinning now. The wheel is turning. That Jupiter energy is coming in to bring in great abundance here with that 9 of Pentacles and 6 of Wands. There's a real victory for you at the end of the week, Scorpio. So it'll be a little different for everybody, but I really do feel this monetarily, financially. There's some kind of financial victory coming in. And I think that this really just elevates your sense of self-worth with that communicate and love. I think it brings you into balance where you may have been feeling on the precipice. You've been feeling like you wanted a new adventure, but unsure of how it was actually going to come to you. I think this week it becomes very clear what steps to take to bring in this victory in this path towards financial independence and financial success. So for some of you, it also might be because you pool your resources with somebody else. Could be, an entrepreneurial venture as well for you, for some of you. But that, again, is just for a very small minority of you. But I like it, Scorpio. Have a great week. Let me know how it works out for you in the comment section. I like it a lot. All right, who's next? Sagittarius. All right. Let's do Sagittarius next. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Sagittarius coming up. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Sagittarius for the week ahead, please. Adaptation. Oh, look at that. And communicate again. And underneath that, joy. So, a lot of really good and reveal. I don't know why I feel the need to look at all of your cards, but I do, Sagittarius. Something is revealed to you through communications, bringing in a lot of joy. It's going to require a little the need to adapt in some way on your part to bring this all in. But change is good. I feel like you're going to need to change something about your environment, the way you work, the way you do things. Time to change a bit, but it's going to be oh so successful for you. All right, let's pull some tarot. Overall energy for the week ahead for Sagittarius, please. Let me do another shuffle. Sagittarius, please. Overall energy for the week ahead for Sagittarius, please. High Priestess, lovely. What does Sagittarius need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to be aware of? Look at that. 10 of Swords. I don't think it came out in every sign, but it's come out in the majority of signs. That's really wild. 10 of Swords. All right. What does Sagittarius need to be aware of? I just did aware of. What is the advice for Sagittarius? Let me shuffle again. What is the advice? Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius, please. What's their advice for the week ahead? Four of Cups. And what's the overall energy at the end of the week for Sagittarius? All right, there we go. The Hierophant. All right. Let's pull some clarifiers. And then we will get going. All right. Why the High Priestess, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the High Priestess? Strength. Love it. Why the 10 of Swords, please? I want that card. What's that? The 5 of Vessels, the 5 of Cups. All right, why the 4 of Cups in the advice position, please, Spirit? Look at that, 7 of Cups. A lot of Cups energy coming out. Why the Hierophant? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Hierophant? I got 2 cards, and I'm going to take them. Look at that. Page of Staves, which is the Page of Wands, and the 5 of Staves, which is the 5 of Wands. Okay. So, I know I'm not good at keeping things straight. I wish I were, but I'm not. Okay. All right, we've got the High Priestess energy heading up the week. Really, really like that. We're looking at real High Priestess in tune with nature, especially with this communicate and adaptation energy and the Strength card coming in. This is you really taking on the role of a leader, of a teacher. Some of you may actually be teachers, but you're really digging deep down and really recognizing the strength that's within you and your higher self, and you're really engaging with it this week. You're not afraid to talk to it, engage with it. Again, there's a real ending coming up here with this 10 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. Putting away disappointments, saying no more, I'm not dealing with it anymore. I don't want to, I just don't need it in my life. Real clearing away of things that don't serve you this week. And you're going to be clear on what that is. There isn't going to be any doubt in your mind. And that's how I'm seeing this 4 of Cups and the 7 of Cups here in your advice position. This is if you can really be still this week. Give yourself time to meditate, Sagittarius. Really think about how things are working out for you. You're going to find all the answers that you need on how to move forward. I think that you just haven't been, I think you just need that time to be still, that time to communicate, because I think you're going to realize that there is something around you that can give you like the blessings that you need. I want to pull another clarifier on this Hierophant. I know I'm slowing down because I'm a little, with these clarifiers here on the Hierophant, I want another clarification on that energy at the end of the week. I mean, it looks like this could be a little bit of a week of conflict where, you need to really like be still, rein in your resources, your energy, and not get pulled into conflict around you. It's really kind of how I'm hearing it, especially with that Hierophant energy at the end of the week with the Page of Staves and the 5 of Staves. I feel like there's going to be some real immature energy around you this week, Sagittarius. And, the Hierophant talks about being like actually walking the talk, right? So being highly ethical, being moral, not giving in to gossip, pettiness, but really staying in your truth here. I see that with the bookends of the High Priestess and the Hierophant. That's really the message that I'm getting here. You're going to need to adapt, kind of maneuver this week, and make sure that you don't get pulled into conflict that's around you. The Chariot coming in to clarify that a little more. So the Chariot is associated with the sign of Cancer, which could talk about being very emotional, being very moody. The Chariot also, you've got the horses, the dark horse and the light horse, and can talk about yin and yang for me, and opposites, right? And the need to really rein in the opposites so that you don't go out of control. Because if you can't control both the horses, you're going to veer off the road. So I feel like this is a big week, especially with that communication sign, Sagittarius, for you to rein in your speech, rein in your thoughts with that, amplify your positive emotions. Just be really mindful this week that you don't get pulled into petty arguments. I really see it as you being the bigger person this week, with the real need to adapt and try to, I think that trying to make peace is going to be hard this week. If you do get pulled into conflict, I think that you just need to maybe remain neutral and try to just take the higher ground. Don't say anything that'll come back to haunt you later, is really how I'm feeling it, Sag. All right? Okay. Have a great week, Sagittarius. I know they can't all be like rainbows and unicorns and cotton candy, right? Every week can't be perfect. But, it's not a bad week. It's just a week of just standing tall, doing the right thing, right? All right, let's move on to Capricorn. Hi, Michelle Lee. How are you? I hope you had a good week. I know I'm not doing my normal Sunday night. I'm doing Monday. I'm trying to find a night that works, and it seems to be difficult. So I don't know. we'll figure out a more consistent day eventually, hopefully. All right, let's move on to Capricorn and see the overall energy for the week ahead for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me clear and accurate messages for the week ahead for Capricorn, please. Okay, we have fear and courage. Look at that. Ugh, so amazing, especially since we were just talking about, I'm just looking at the cards on the bottom as I am wont to do. We got consume and grow and intention. So a lot of like spiritual work happening here for you, Capricorn. I love it. All right. Courage and fear. All right. What are you facing this week, Capricorn, that requires courage? What are you afraid of? I don't know. We'll see. We'll pull some clarifiers. But that Leo energy and that courage energy is strong. It's been coming in. I've been feeling the Leo energy coming in for a lot of the signs this week. So I feel like it's a controlling fear energy this week. Capricorn, let's pull some tarot and see what tarot has to say, right? Yeah, I'm going to put that back. Because again, the Ten of Swords could be talking about fear, for a lot of our signs as well. And that wouldn't surprise me, especially considering the recent events in the world and, all the horribleness we keep seeing. It has thrown a lot of people into fear-based reactionary stances and positions. So really important for us to amplify our positive emotions this week. We can only influence those around us, so keep it positive. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Capricorn. Overall energy for the week for Capricorn. The Fool. I like it. New beginnings. What does Capricorn need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. What does Capricorn need to be aware of this week? Queen of Swords. What's the advice for Capricorn this week? What's the advice for Capricorn this week? Thank you, Spirit. The Sun. Okay, and what's the overall energy at the end of the week for Capricorn, please? Overall energy at the end of the week for Capricorn. The Death card. All right, let's pull some clarifiers, and then we will look at the messages here for Capricorn. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Capricorn. Why the Fool? Why the Fool? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Fool? Five of Vessels. Five of Cups. Why the Queen of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Swords? Death card making its second appearance of the evening. Not of the evening, but of this spread for Capricorn. Why, we've gotten the Death card a bunch of times tonight. Why the Sun? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Sun? The Moon. Lovely. And why, come on. The Sun and the Moon. I love it. All right, why the Death card? Eight of Swords. Okay. So, new beginnings this week. There are a little, I keep shaking the table. New beginnings this week that are a little scary. It takes courage to start something new. I think, Capricorn, you've been disappointed in the past, and so you're reluctant to move in a new direction because there's that fear of, what if I don't get what I want? What if it doesn't work out for me? What if this, it hasn't worked out for me in the past, so what if it doesn't work out again for me this time? But I think that you are a lot smarter, a lot wiser this time. You're being told to be aware of the Queen of Swords and Death, card, the energies are changing and shifting. So if the time probably wasn't right in the past, Capricorn, the time is becoming right now. Things are moving forward for you. You have the knowledge, the ability, the strength, the cunning, the smarts. Queen of Swords can see through BS. The Queen of Swords is independent, strong. She's got her sword there, like, in the ground. She knows her strength. And this is a transition for you, Capricorn, is kind of how I'm feeling it. Your advice is the sun and the moon. So I think that what this is telling me is to not be afraid. It's time for you to not be afraid to let yourself shine and let yourself show the world who you are, show your creativity. I think you've been hiding away with that moon card, Capricorn. You've been like hermiting away. You've been like not showing off your skills, your talents, your abilities, your thoughts, you've been hiding away, not showing the world the real you. And I think that you're being told that now is the time to come out of your shell, so to speak, have the courage to shine, to dance, to go out and have fun and do things that, bring you joy. I'm feeling creative energy here as well. So like if you're an artist, show your work. If you're a writer, maybe send your work out to some publishing companies. Like now is the time to get yourself out there, because you are in this transition. So at the end of the week, we have the Death card and the Eight of Wands. So this is news coming in of something changing for you, something new coming in for you, right? And the Eight of Wands talks about things happening really quickly too, faster than you think. So when the Eight of Wands comes in, we're talking about news that gets things moving. And so let's get a clarifier there on that Death card, another clarifier, because we're talking about communications here. So why the Eight of Wands with Death? Like what's going on there? I want to know. The Emperor, the Knight of Swords, and the Hermit. All right. So the Emperor, the Knight of Swords, the Hermit. All right. So the Emperor talks about control, about planning, about being really set in your ways sometimes. It could be a transition for you, no longer being set in your ways. The Knight of Swords is fresh, clear energy coming in, very fast energy coming in at the end of the week for you with that Knight of Swords and Eight of Swords energy. Eight of Wands and Knight of Swords energy coming in together. I see that like swift, fast moving change happening for you. It could be in relation to a partner that is very set in their ways in a way, like very strong personality. And with this Hermit, I feel like you're seeing the light, like something is coming through and you're seeing the truth of a situation. You're going to see the truth of a situation quickly. Some of you might be told something. Either way, this is going to bring in this transition for you. Time for you to like embrace your strengths, face your fears, feel the fear and do it anyway kind of thing. Move through it. So, all right, Capricorn, I feel like this is a pretty heady week for you. A lot of like transformation, a lot of like, this is probably a time you'll look back on and be like, oh yeah, I made those awesome changes back then and I did it. So just remember to keep your thoughts and positive, your thoughts and emotions positive this week. Okay, very important. All right, let's move on. Have a great week. I keep forgetting to say that. Have a great week, Capricorn. Drop me a line note on the bottom of on the comment section below the video and let me know how things worked out for you and how they're working out for you, okay? All right, let me see what's going on in the chat a little bit. Oh, Michelle Lee. Dang. That's sorry to hear that. It's called hibernation. Okay. You've been home? All right. Yeah. I'm sorry to hear that you had a stroke. I hope that you're healing. Yeah, if you need to take that time to heal, you know, you need to do it because you can't speed that up. You got to just, it takes as long as it takes. He was honest. Your guy was honest. He was honest about cheating. Well, you know, it happens to the best of us. It's happened to all of us. I was just talking to my daughter about it. About that exact thing. It happens to all of us. It's almost like a rite of passage. You have to go through that experience to know or to spot it the next time, or to just gain self-worth, to just kind of, you know, learn that lesson the hard way that, you know, if somebody is going to do that, they're not the person for you. It's time to move on, because, you know, there's no point in giving all of your energy to somebody that doesn't appreciate it. I'm glad you're doing better. You've been hiding. Well, no, I mean, I wouldn't say hiding. I would say healing and resting. So, you know, it's good. But yeah, again, we've all had that terrible experience, and it like sucks when it happens. But then, you know, later on, you do get over it, you move on, and then you find yourself in a relationship that was better than the one you were in, and you're like, wow, I can't believe I ever even wasted any tears or any heartache on that jerk. You know, it happens. All right. I mean, it happens. That transformation happens. Like all of a sudden, like one day you're like, wow, I can't even believe I wasted any energy on that. All right. Who comes after, what did I just do? Capricorn. All right. Who comes after Capricorn? Aquarius. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. Clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. Sun, moon, and rising signs. Okay, overall energy for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. Inspire. I love it. And look at that. How many times are we going to get communicate tonight? I love it. And grow on the bottom again. We didn't get rebirth, but we've gotten that grow card, I think, a couple times. So a lot of spiritual growth happening right now for all of our signs, which, you know, again, isn't surprising with the eclipses happening. It is a time of transformation, growth, self revelation. Right? So pretty cool stuff. All right, let's pull some tarot for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius for the week ahead. Overall energy for Aquarius for the week ahead. 5 of Swords. What does Aquarius need to be aware of this week as they move forward? 4 of Wands. What's the advice for Aquarius this week, please? What's the advice for Aquarius? 6 of Pentacles. Real need for balance this week. I'm feeling it for you, Aquarius. Overall energy at the end of the week for Aquarius, please. Overall energy at the end of the week for Aquarius. 4 of Pentacles. I love the 4 of Pentacles in this deck because it just cracks me up. I'm going to hold it up a little higher so you can see, try to get rid of that glare. But yeah, I just love, like, he looks like a spider, kind of like on top of those 4 Pentacles with the gold in the center, but he's like, you know, hovering over. I love that this gives me like both messages, both being very protective of your booty, you know, like your bounty booty, your gold, your pirate's booty. But also we have this like 4 sticks there, emphasizing the real stability inherent in the 4 and the stabilizing force. And the little squirrel there kind of, again, makes us think of saving for the future, creating stability, being responsible. The 4 is a real foundational number, foundation of your abundance and security. So dual messages there, but I really like it. I'm going to just take take a sip of water before I pull the clarifiers. So hold on one second. Okay, let's pull some clarifiers here for Aquarius. All right, why the Five of Swords, please, for Aquarius? Temperance, love it. Sign of Sagittarius. Why the Four of Wands? Why the Four of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Vessels, the Knight of Cups. Why the Six of Pentacles? The Four of Vessels or the Four of Cups. And why the Four of Pentacles? Thank you, Spirit. Kind of want that one too, so let's see. Okay, look at that. We have the Ten of Vessels, which is the Ten of Cups, and the Page of Vessels, the Page of Cups. Lots of cup energy coming in here as well. So, wow. Really nice cards coming in for you, Aquarius. Overall energy of the week, though. Womp, womp, womp. Five of Swords. Conflict. Mental conflict. Emotional issues. Cruel thoughts. Usually directed at ourselves. Sometimes directed at others. Frustration. Right? We've got Temperance clarifying that Five of Swords. So I feel like you've been waiting patiently. You feel like you've been waiting patiently, and what you want to happen hasn't been happening. Or for some of you, I'm also getting that there's some energy coming in that's messing with your plans. Somebody's coming in and being disruptive. Somebody's trying to throw a kink in your plans or mess things up for you in some way. What you need to be aware of here is the Four of Wands and the Knight of Vessels and the Knight of Cups. So there is, you are going to end up on top here. There is a celebration of some sort coming, a victory of some sort where you are able to celebrate a milestone. The Four of Wands talks to me about milestones. Generally speaking, it's that level where you graduate, you get your diploma, and then you start your job. You celebrate the fact that you graduated from school and now you're able to start your new job. There's some kind of message, some kind of gift that comes in that allows you to move forward in celebration. Like you're going to celebrate this offer with this Knight of Vessels, which is a Knight of Cups. It's an emotional offer. It's something from the heart. It could be talking about you offering this to somebody else as well. So I see this could be you opening your heart, especially with this communicate and inspire these oracle cards that have come up. I feel like, this is you being the little songbird this week and inspiring others. So definitely tapping into your creativity. If you're a musician, I feel you showing off your talents in some way or being recognized for your talents. You could just have a very pleasant voice, but I'm definitely hearing vocals, music, voice, that kind of thing. Obviously with the bird, I'm hearing that more so than being inspired by spirit. But for some of you, this also could be talking about just connecting with your higher source and being very inspired by it. Your advice here, though, is the Six of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. And really, again, what I'm feeling for you, Aquarius, and I know I said this for one of the other signs, but I'm seeing the message here too. For some of you, you need to reach out and create balance within your family. You need to communicate. You need to make the effort to be the one to call relatives, friends, anybody that you haven't spoken to in a while that you think may really appreciate hearing from you, and just calling them and saying, hey, how are you doing? I've been thinking about you. I'm concerned about you. I want to make sure everything's okay. I think that, I think that it's I think you're the person that needs to do that, Aquarius, this week. Okay. It's not going to resonate for everybody. Some of you, it might be reversed. Somebody calls you and reaches out to you, and that you find that very inspiring. But at the end of the week, we have the Four of Pentacles. So whatever's been going on, whatever these messages are that go back and forth, whatever this communication is that comes in for you, I feel like you are definitely this is going to provide real stability for you. It provides happiness with that 10 of Cups, happiness of happy, the happiest of happiest times kind of thing with the 10 of Cups. And the Page of Vessels, the Page of Cups, again, that's tapping into that creative energy for me. That's really like tapping into your heart space and sharing your love, your creativity with other people. So I feel like this is just a very pleasant week for you. Reach out to those who need to hear from you. Tap into your creative energy source this week. Utilize it. Create music, sing, like I was saying, I'm hearing like musical things for you this week. Listen to your favorite songs, even if it's singing in the shower kind of thing. I think that this is just that act of doing something creative brings balance to your life and helps establish, a stronger sense of security and, I don't want to say hope for the future, but I'm just, happiness, just an overall sense of happiness within your home. Is how I'm feeling it. Okay, Aquarius? All right, have a great week. Let me know how things work out for you. I'd love to hear from you. All right, we're on to our final sign of the evening, Pisces. I'm going to pull some Oracle Pisces we're Oracle cards for Pisces. Sorry, I was looking at the chat. You sing, but it's a secret. What? All right. Well, maybe it's time for you not to make it such a secret. Oh, and that would make sense. Your Venus is in Aquarius, and so yeah. Well, there you go. Cool. All right. Yeah. Pisces is always last, but definitely not least. My partner is a Pisces. My descendant is Pisces. All right. Pisces. Let's see what overall energy will be surrounding Pisces for the week. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Pisces. We have peace and mystery. Wow, look at that. And then believe coming in at the bottom. That magic, that believe, and create. More of that creative energy, especially with the spider web. And the believe, this is definitely magic card to me, with that believe card with the, whatever that jackalope, that mystical animal is. Okay, but let's get back to what you actually pulled. You got mystery here and peace. All right, Pisces. Some of you may just, Pisces is very good at being at peace with the mystery of existence and the universe. In fact, I'm seeing it with these cards right here, especially with that turtle and, the turtle shell. And we like to think of like the turtle, like as the turtle shell being their home, even though it's not. It's just that's actually their body. The shell is part of their body. They don't actually. It's not their home that they carry with them. They're not like those crabs. What are those called? Those crabs that like leave their shells and find bigger shells. They can't leave their bodies. Their shell is part of their body. But I just feel like you feel at home with the mysteries of the universe, Pisces. This is probably a week where you just really feel in tune and connected and okay with the fact that there are just some things that you just can't know. I mean, that's just the way it is. There's some things we cannot know and we will never know. And that's part of the beauty of life, is searching for those answers and yet knowing that we will never actually really ever know the answers. All right. Right now I'm just talking. Let's go. Let's pull some tarot overall energy for Pisces, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week for Pisces. All right, we have Justice. What does Pisces need to be aware of this week? Page of Cups. What's the advice this week for Pisces, please? Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice this week for Pisces? Eight of Swords and final outcome, energy surrounding the end of the week for Pisces. Page of Swords. All right, let's pull some clarifiers here. Thank you, Spirit. Why Justice? All right. That card wanted to come out too. So Two of Cups. Coming out at the end of the week. Page of Swords and Two of Cups. All right. Why the Justice card? Thank you, Spirit. Why Justice? King of Vessels, King of Cups. Why the Page of Cups, please? I'm going to take both of these cards here. The High Priestess and the Five of Staves, Five of Wands. Why the Eight of Swords, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Eight of Swords for Pisces? Why the Eight of Swords for Pisces? The Knight of Swords, and then why the a lot of swords, court cards here. Why the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Page of Swords and the Two of Cups? Six of Swords. Okay. So Justice coming in, balance coming in, sign of Libra. We have that Libra eclipse. You might want to look and see like where Libra falls in your chart. And you might want to listen to the Libra reading, especially if it's your ascendant or moon sign, Pisces. But a real balancing, especially with that King of Vessels there, the King of Cups. The King of Cups, for me, lots of times is King Arthur. King Arthur with the Holy Grail. And so it talks to me about searching for truth, for balance, searching for the mystery of life and the meaning of life. And that ties in there with that peace and that mystery. So I feel like this is a week for you, Pisces, where you're really at balance with things of an emotional nature. You're centered emotionally. Okay, now the King of Swords, the King of Cups can also be a little indecisive emotionally sometimes as well. So for some of you, this is talking about bringing balance to an emotionally unsteady situation. With what to be aware of here with the Page of Cups here, I'm going to keep this covered for obvious reasons. With the Page of Cups here and the what to be aware of with the High Priestess and the Five of Staves talks to me about clarity, secrets being revealed, competition in some way. So I feel like this is gossip. This is information that's revealed to you about something emotional. So for some of you, this could be about a partner. It could be about overindulgence in drink, in drugs, that kind of thing. I think you may be aware of it and putting an end to it. Your advice is the Eight of Swords with the Knight of Swords. So this is definitely telling you to take the blindfold off. If you've been trying to avoid something, now's the time to face it head on. And with that Knight of Swords, it's time to attack it with all your might. Bring balance to this situation. Bring justice to this situation. Do the right thing. At the end of the week, you have the Page of Swords, the Two of Cups, and the Six of Swords. So this is definitely, for some of you, talking about finding something out about a relationship, about a romantic relationship, and moving on. So for some of you, if this is a romantic relationship, this is definitely talking about really you find out some information that did not make you happy and you are leaving. You're putting an end to this situation and you're saying, see ya, brings a lot of peace. And, you know, you don't always have to know why either. Like, why did they do it? Why did this happen? We don't know. We don't always know why. There is lots of times no logical reason why. Things just work out the way they work out sometimes. What's for you won't go by you, kind of thing, is really the message I'm hearing right now. And so, you know, time to move on. Some of you are spying on someone else as well, gathering information. And if that's the case, you're being told to cut it out. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do the spying thing. It'll all work out in the end. Okay, I'm going to pull another clarifier. How does this work out? I don't know why I just want another clarifier, but let's see. I kind of do. The Fool, a new beginning. Yeah, this is definitely ending a relationship of some sort. Wasn't working out for you. It feels romantic, obviously, with that Two of Cups. This is sayonara to a romantic relationship that just isn't, just not working, you know? And look, there's not even like, there aren't even any real disappointment cards here. This is like, you know, you always knew that this wasn't really the right relationship or the right situation or the right collaboration. It doesn't necessarily have to be a romantic relationship. It could be talking about an artistic collaboration or a collaboration with friends, a meeting up with friends kind of thing. It could be. But yeah, just time to move on. I think that's going to become really clear for you by the end of the week, if it isn't already clear. All right, Pisces? Okay. Have a great week. Let me know how it works out for you. All signs, remember to amplify your positive emotions this week. Super duper important. Also, if you could hit that like button for me and subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate it. That would really help me out. And that's it. Let me take a look at the comments real fast. Sometimes you feel you're not okay with the mystery since you found tarot. Oh, well, you know, the way I look at tarot is that it's, you know, it's good for, I don't like to do tarot readings for like the year ahead, the whole year or something like that, because we have free will and things change. So I feel like tarot is good to help give us insight into our own emotional reactions, into situations as they exist now, almost like a probability. What is the most probable outcome? But I just think it's important to remember that we have free will always, and we can change things if we don't like what we see. So anyway, Michelle Lee, I'm sorry about that. You're fine. I'm sorry, but I think you're okay. The cards are telling me that you're actually okay with this, that it's not as bad as you. I think you'll be over it much faster than you think. You're welcome, Kelsey. Thank you. And all right, you guys have a great week. Drop me a line and let me know how it goes. And I will catch you next time. All right. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Bye.